Hi and welcome back. So gym update number 13 from the Philippines. It's been just about a year now. Let's get into it. I'm sure no matter where you are in the world, you've come across bathroom stalls or toilet stalls that are made of fiberboard. I don't know how they fare in your part of the world, but here in the Philippines, because it's so hot and extremely humid, this fiberboard is susceptible to damage and does become damaged when it's installed very quickly indeed. It doesn't take long for the screws to lose their grip and then for hinges not to work when doors open and close, and also for locks not to be able to lock correctly. In an attempt to save money, replacement is never the option. It's always fix it as easily and as quickly as possible. This obviously looks ugly, but also leads on to damage later on down the line. It just gets worse and worse and worse. So I decided in the comfort room, which is 2 toilets and 2 showers, that we would use steel to make the stalls. Once the welder had finished the framework, his mate then set about sealing all of the steel. And the next job was to fill in all the gaps with steel checker plate. And at the same time, Alan the electrician was installing all the fire prevention systems. I had an email from the gym equipment company telling me the second order of tiles for the floor had left, so they were going to be getting there within about 2 weeks. So we set about, and this time we did include me, we set about laying out all the tiles we had to see where the gaps were. The second order of tiles is around about 180 1 by 1 meter, so some of them are going to stay downstairs, but the majority are going to go upstairs. The tiles are fairly heavy, so what I didn't want was the guys to carry a whole pile upstairs only to find that actually they needed to come back down. At this point, the vast majority of the building work has been finished, and Leo, the foreman, does ask me on a regular basis what else needs to be done today. And my answer every day for the last 2 or 3 weeks is that this running machine needs to go upstairs. Now that running machine is very heavy indeed, and the stairs are quite narrow, so I understand that Leo's probably not too keen to tell them, or if he has told them, the guys are always finding something else that needs to be done first. And one thing that needed to be done was to extend the walkway from the gym to the road. And less than a week later, it was pretty much finished and fully functional. And as was promised, about 2 or 3 weeks later, the second shipment of gym mats arrived at the gym. We laid out the numbers of mats we needed to finish the ground floor, and then the guys started humping the rest of the mats up onto the first floor, ready to start laying them out there. Now, the gym where I currently train, in my humble opinion, does have a very good set of dumbbell racks. So I asked the manager, Francis, a really nice guy, if we could come up, take some measurements and possibly copy his design. So myself, Leo and the welder headed up there, took the measurements, and that afternoon the welder set to work. And it took him about 3 days to build 2 completely new dumbbell racks. These have now already been painted and have been moved into their final resting place in the gym. And you can see the first test order of the dumbbells have been put on the racks, and you can also see the adjustable bench is also in place. So one thing that does frustrate me when I visit different gyms from time to time is that they generally will have a flat bench, an incline and a decline bench, and that's it. And if you're in the gym on a Monday, for example, which is International Chest Day, and you want to train chest on either the flat, incline or decline bench, but someone is already there before you, there's not really much more you can do. You can probably get a standalone bench and do flies or dumbbell presses, but if you want to actually bench press with a bar, then that facility is taken away. So I've decided to do something slightly different. I've set up downstairs a CrossFit type rig. You can see this one here is set up with a flat bench. This time it's set up for incline bench press. Now it is set up for decline bench press. Here it is set up as a squat rack with the safety bar. This one is set up as a shoulder press or a push press with the safety bars, and there will be 4 of these on the ground floor. Another thing I got the welder to do was produce something that I used in a CrossFit gym in both Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and I found it extremely useful. Very simple steel plate with some wheels on the bottom that then turns into a dolly for the bumper plates. Most gyms tend to store their weights, their bumper plates, in either one place or maybe 2, which means that you've got to carry them backwards and forwards to load your bar and then to unload the bar and take them back to the original place. This setup allows you to push the weights around the gym far more easily. That's me quite easily pushing 160 kilos across the gym floor. So that's it for update number 13. 14 will be along soon. The gym is pretty much finished now. The main thing we're waiting for is the big delivery of the gym equipment, the machines. I found a cheaper supply with just a good quality for the dumbbells and the barbells, so that's another order that's on its way. And also the CrossFit rigs, the one I showed you with the barbell and the orange weights. I've got 3 more of those coming downstairs, so we can do flat, incline, decline, and also squatting. And there's another 10 coming to go upstairs because we're going to run classes, HIIT, Metcon, CrossFit type classes in the evening. So once all that kit starts to arrive, I'll start to put together gym update number 14. Look out for that. Take care, and I'll see you soon.